guys, Daz here, and today one of the fun topics, I say fun topics, Leicester City versus Manchester United in the Carabao Cup. Now obviously we know this is a 7:45 kickoff, so it's going to be quite a fun game. I unfortunately am not going to the game now, which is quite frustrating, but reasons beside I can't change. I'm now not going to the game. So I will be watching it at home. I may do a watch along. Comment on the video down below if you would prefer me to do a watch along with you guys, so we can watch it together and we can have a discussion on obviously the game and just Leicester things in general. That'd be fantastic to get involved with. Had a few subscribers recently, which is really nice to see, considering I've only just really kind of started this channel, and I really do want to push the content out by doing things like Premier League predictions, maybe even the Championship predictions. I just kind of like football and everything to do with football, so I'm kind of trying to push the content out as much as possible. But I'm rabbiting. Let's get on to this. So, the match ahead. I'm pretty excited. I've got to say, I think it's a game where most people would be like, I'm not bothered about it because obviously we've got more important things like the Premier League. But there's nothing wrong with a good cup run. We've got good history with the cup. I don't see why we wouldn't push a little bit. Plus, it kind of gives the guys like Edouard, Will Alves, potentially. I'm hoping Alves does at least get off the bench at some point, makes a bit of an appearance. That'd be quite nice for him. Bilal El Khanous, I'd like to see him start a game and, again, get a run out. Just gives basically the fringe players a bit more. It has been said that apparently Yannick Vestergaard is fit, which is a good thing. Obviously, depth is a good thing. Whether he starts or not, I'm not sure, but it is the Carabao Cup. It just depends what Steve Cooper's thinking. I think we're all kind of thinking that the Ipswich game at the weekend is more of a do or die, which there will be another video regarding that coming on the channel soon. I'm hopefully going to get a couple of other people to come on with me for that one. But yeah, basically, I just wanted to discuss things with you guys as to, the result I expect, what team I hope comes out, just a general couple of things really, guys. So what we'll do first off is I am going to see on here. Now, I think preemptively I probably should have shared my screen, but I don't think I can do that right now, which is extremely unfortunate. But give me 2 seconds and I will see if I can share my screen, which would be nice. Boom. Through the power of editing, like I say, guys, be nice to me. I am genuinely trying with this. Right, so we'll do this one first. So obviously this is going to be Leicester, not Sweetie, Leicester City. So again, I know this is probably not the formation that we're probably going to utilise, but again, it is what it is. Can you change the formation on this? I've never actually done this. I think you can. Is that more of what you might do? Probably not. Oh, now I've got to sit here and... okay. This is embarrassing. I mean, I wish he'd do something like that, quite frankly. Yeah, I tell you what, let's just go for this, because I mean this is how I would personally like to line up. I mean, again, and this is just my my personal way of looking at it. So again, we've got Danny Ward, Winks. We know they're going to play. This is how I wish Steve Cooper would line up, but obviously I know defensively he does like to have two, so I don't know how that's going to work. So I don't know if Christensen is fit. So again, it really depends if he's fit, but again, Ricardo again, I'm probably going to go, if he's fit, I'm probably going to say Vestergaard, and again, we don't know. This is just a guess at this point, but I'm not too sure. That's probably more it. Yeah, 4-2-1-3, which is a bit of a shame. But so I'm going to go Ndidi probably to rest, quite frankly, guys. I think Ndidi is going to get a bit of a rest. So I'm going to go for my mate, if his name will come into my head. So Skip. I want Mr. El Canoes. I think he's going to be fantastic for us. I think he's going to come really good. Obviously, Buonanotte, you cannot not play Buonanotte. With the squad needing to be rotated, I don't see... Fatawu or Mavididi starting. I've got to be honest. Decordova-Reid is more than capable, and you're gonna make me spell it now, aren't you? Oh, what a muppet! This is ridiculous. Sorry, guys. It's the inability to spell coming out of me. This is just getting ridiculous. Right, okay, cool. So that's the starting 11 that I think we're going to get. Maybe change the defenders. Again, I'm not too sure on everything, but I mean, for me, I wouldn't be angry at that as a starting 11. It could obviously be improved. I think we know that. We're not going to be able to send out our biggest player. For me, we're not going to be able to send out our best players if we've got a game as important as Ipswich. And I hope that that is something that Steve Cooper actually, that he actually tries to think about, because for me, Ipswich is a 6-pointer. But again, we will get onto that video shortly. I'm probably going to record that just after this one and try and release it just in time, which would be nice. Regarding the lineup and everything, I think that's quite good. I think it's quite, acceptable for what we're expecting. The only thing I will say, excuse me, sorry. The only thing I will say is Winks and Skip. I know we've got them, but for me, I would love to have Alves and El Canoes, or El Canoes and Buonanotte, and have one holding midfielder and stop these guys running up. So stop Justin and Ricardo or Christensen and everything coming up so much. Come up, but, don't come up so much. But when we've got Mads Hermansen in goal, you can obviously kind of pull him out to be the third. But again, I don't really think that's going to work in Cooper's system. So it's one of those things. But that's my thing, guys. Obviously, let me know what your starting lineup is going to be for this game. I'm optimistic that we could actually do some damage here. Manchester United, obviously, we all know that Erik ten Hag has been sacked, finally. The guy was on a borrowed time as far as I'm concerned. Manchester United record losing last season was just ridiculous. And then obviously this season is just dreadful, quite frankly. So I think that we can do something. Again, whether we do or not, I'm not all that bothered. I've got to be honest, guys. If it was a couple of seasons ago where we were a mainstay in the Premier League, then I'd probably be a bit happier about things. But as it stands at the moment, obviously we're not mainstays in the Premier League. We've just come back up to the Premier League. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking that we need to prioritise staying in the Premier League this season. Cup competitions are quite literally just a bonus, quite frankly. So let's have a look at what we're going to be doing now. So I don't know if there's any injury news or anything. I think something has kind of just popped up on my phone for Steve Cooper doing a press conference sort of thing on YouTube, but I don't want to put another video up on YouTube and obviously get demonetized or told off or whatever else. I've not done this enough to know whether I can actually do that or not. So let's move on then. So that's the starting lineup. I think that we're going to win out the park, I think we are going to win. I know it's a bit of a hot take out the park, but I do think we will win this game. Just because Manchester United have actually got rid of Erik ten Hag, I still feel that the problems are all the way through. Van Nistelrooy, for me, has not proved enough in the Premier League to look like he's going to pull something out his hat, but I suppose he's going to be in the shop window, so we shall see. If we see many changes other than this, or like this, or straight away from this starting 11, I won't be angry, but I just kind of think that you need to rest Abdul Fatawu, you need to be resting Mavadidi, most definitely. I don't want to be seeing, again, without being horrible, I don't really want to be seeing Deco Dover-Reid, Jordan Ayew, Edouard starting the game really against Ipswich, because we desperately need to get those 6 points. So for me, as a second thought competition this year, this is more than acceptable. I mean, you could maybe take El Canoes out, put Buonanotte on, but I think El Canoes could probably do with a run in the team. Yeah, so like I say, guys, let me know. It is just a short video. I don't need to rabbit on for hours and hours on end about the Carabao Cup. I don't really think it's our most important competition or match coming up. The most important one that I think is going to be coming up, as I keep saying, guys, is Ipswich. So I am, funny enough, going to make that video now after I've done this, edited it and sent it out ready for tomorrow. I will more than likely just make the video and crack on, and I'll upload that one hopefully at some point tomorrow. So let me know what's going on, and I shall see you all later on. Cheers, guys.